Tonight for the Digger Dome and Brush, it's the visiting Yuma Indians against the Brush Bead Diggers. And a pleasant good evening, everyone. I'm John Beltran. The game is just underway. We played a couple of minutes, and the Indians and Bead Diggers tied at 2. Logan Wilkins in the outside left to Justin Coughlin. Top of the key, Jaden Winger. 3 in the air is up and good. Jaden Winger nails the triple for the Indians. They lead 5-2. Kyle Lynch on the outside left. Bead Digger starting lineup brought to you by Walmart. Open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Chris Healy, Nick Soper, Seth James, Kyle Lynch, and Jared Spooner. Alex Brown, Logan Wilkins, along with Justin Coughlin, Jaden Winger, and Darren Spencer for Yuma. On the outside right is Lynch with the basketball, dribbling to his left towards the timeline. Cross-court pass to Soper, guarded closely by Winger. Bounce pass cross-court to Ely, dribbling right of the lane. Right corner, Lynch, 15-footer, is going to be short. And we've got a whistle and a foul and a push. And that push, I believe, is on Darren Spencer of Yuma. And it is. That'll be his first foul, and even 5 minutes to go. The opening tip tonight brought to you by Ackley Building Center, your one-stop center for projects around your home, office, or yard at 1402 Mill Street in Brush. The Spooner three, good! Off the pass from Chris Ely, and Spooner nails the left wing three, and the game is tied at 5. The Bead Diggers and Indians met up in Yuma earlier this year, and Yuma won that game 48-40. Down low, Coughlin, triple team, turns around and misses, but he's fouled before the shot. And he will shoot two. No, they're going to say it was during the shot. That would have been a three-point play. And the foul was on Nick Sopris. That is his first. The free throw for Coughlin is around and short. Justin Coughlin went for 23 points in the opening meeting. And into the game is Mitch Wills, also checking in. As the second free throw is good, is Nolan Baum. Yuma leads by a score of 6-5. 4:36 to go in the opening quarter. At the top of the key is Spooner at the free throw line. Jump pass for Sopris. Back out to Ely. Dribbles right baseline into the lane all the way. Shot blocked out of there by Justin Coughlin. His second block of the game, but he knocks the ball out of bounds. So the Bead Diggers get a break and they retain possession. Sopris to throw it in to the left of the basket. Sopris looking, still looking. Down low, but that pass is intercepted by Justin Coughlin on the entry pass for Jared Spooner. First turnover of the game. Coughlin in the lane, backs up from 13. That's around and good. It finds rim, it finds glass. It goes in for Justin Coughlin. He's got 5 points, and Yuma leads 8-5. 4:07 to go in the first. Spooner at the top of the key, getting a pick from Seth James. Back out to Lynch. To Spooner, top of the three-point circle. Dribbling into the lane against Baum all the way. He misses. He's fouled. That'll be 2 shots for Jared Spooner as he was fouled on the drive to the basket. And it looked like it was Nolan Baum committing the foul. No, they'll call it on Alex Brown instead. Brown, a 6'2 junior for these Indians. And the Spooner free throw is off the back of the rim. No good. He's really struggled from the line this year. Jared Spooner was an outstanding free throw shooter a year ago, and this year, unfortunately, has not been able to find the rhythm. James is out. Jeremy Delorier is in. Kyle Lynch checks out. Into the game is Chad Linker. Bead Digger still down by 3. Second free throw is going to be well short. And the rebound to Justin Coughlin. His third board already. Here come the Indians leading by 3. On the outside right with the basketball is Brown. Brown down low, Coughlin wide open layup off the glass and in to the right of the basket. And Coughlin now has 7. And right now he's hurting the Bead Diggers, and they trail the Indians 10-5. 3:36 to go in the opening quarter. Sopris at the top of the key. The Bead Diggers wearing their home whites, coached by Dan Kennedy. Yuma in their road reds, coached by Terry Lofink. Now Ely's got to get rid of the basketball, and there's a timeout instead. It would have been a 5-second violation. Good timeout by Bead Digger head coach Dan Kennedy. The timeout brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil at I-76 and Highway 39 in Wiggins. Open 7 days a week. Hunting licenses, Western Union, food, gas. They have it all at Stubbs Gas and Oil. Here's the Bead Digger band for you. Yeah, I'll be smart tonight and not try to speak over the Bead Digger band. They are a talented group, and they're just off to our right. Chris Ely to throw it into the backcourt to Nick Sopris. Bee Diggers trailing 10-5. Also out there, Spooner, Linker, and Delorier. Sopris guarded by Winger. On the outside left, now top of the key to Linker. Chris Ely with the basketball now at the free throw line into the lane. He's going to have to back it out. In the right corner, Delorier pulls up. His shot is blocked out of bounds by Coughlin. On a ball just inside the three-point line, a shot inside the three-point line. Coughlin blocks it out of bounds once again. The third block for Coughlin. 3/4 court, Sopris to throw it in, approaching the 3-minute mark. Down low, Ely, the layup up and in. Ely beat Coughlin to the basket. How about that for Chris Ely? Bee Diggers trail 10-7. 2:55 to go in the first. On the outside right, Baum with a basketball. Baum against Delorier. Dribbling towards the top of the key in the right corner for Winger. Against Sopris. Back to Baum. Up top to Brown. In the left corner with a basketball is Mitch Wills. Now to Winger. Dribbles by Sopris into the paint. Has to back it out. Does to Coughlin. And Coughlin now will set up the offense near the timeline to Winger. On the outside right to Baum. Guarded by Jeremy Delorier. Top of the key Brown. Left wing Wills. Down low Coughlin. Over Spooner. Layup up and in off the glass. Yeah, Coughlin's got 4 to 5 inches on Jared Spooner. And he had position and he scores. And Coughlin with 9. And the Indians lead the Bee Diggers 12-7. 2:15 to go in the opening quarter. Ely in the left corner to the left of the free throw line. Picks up the dribble, lobs it left baseline for Spooner. Posting up, fading from 12. Around it, in and out. Rebound, Linker off the glass and in. Linker right place, right time. He scores for Brush. Bee Diggers trail 12-9. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Near the top of the key is Baum on the outside right to Mitch Wills, guarded by Ely. Now to Nolan Baum against Jeremy Delorier. Top of the key, Winger fakes the three, steps in, 16-footer in and out. And the rebound into the hands of Chris Ely. Watch out from behind. Ely across midcourt on the outside left, spinning on the left baseline. And looking, jump pass down low for Linker. He lost the ball. Taken away by Nolan Baum. That's a second turnover for Brush. Only 2 turnovers total in this game as Yuma is turnoverless. On the high right with the basketball is Mitch Wills, top of the key to Brown. On the outside left is Winger in the corner now for Coughlin, guarded by Spooner. Utilizes a pick, jump pass down low for Brown, posts up on Linker, kicks it back out, straight away three is up and good by Nolan Baum, who delivers the bomb. 15-9. Could be Nolan Baum, so correction on that if I had that wrong. And Sopris with an easy layup. He penetrates to the right of the basket, driving right by Nolan Baum. Sopris scores. He's got 4 in the game. Bee Diggers trail by that many, 15-11. 53 seconds to go in the first. Brown, 15-footer off to the right. And the rebound to Chris Ely. He's hitting the boards hard tonight. That's his third. Ely across the timeline for Brush. Cross court to Sopris on the outside left to Delorier, guarded by Brown, dribbling to his right. Bounce past Spooner. Right baseline penetration by Sopris, and it appeared he traveled. He did. Third turnover for the Bee Diggers with 37.6 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And Spooner is out as Delorier, Lynch, Sopris, Seth James into the game, and Chad Linker. And Logan Wilkins back in for Yuma. Chest pass on the high right. Taken over there by Darren Spencer. Top of the key for Baum. Now to Coughlin near the timeline. Yuma might eat up this clock and take the final shot of the opening quarter. We're down to 18 seconds to go. It's Baum at the top of the key. Over to Wilkins with 14 on the outside right to Spencer, guarded by Sopris. Now to Brown, left wing to Baum with 9 seconds to go. Whistle, and there's an offensive foul called on the Indians. An illegal screen, which also results in the first turnover. And is that Alex Brown? I'm not sure. Nope. It's going to be Logan Wilkins. So the Bee Diggers will have the final shot of the opening quarter with 6 seconds to go across the timeline. Sopris with 4, right of the baseline, spinning, putting up a wild shot. It's an air ball, rebound James, and that's the end of the first quarter. With the score, 15-11 Yuma, a 1-minute break on 10-10 KSIR. Sean Beltran back at the Digger Dome in Brush. The Bee Diggers trail 15-11, and they had taken almost too much time getting back on the court because the ball was placed down at midcourt, and Seth James ran up there, picked it up, and threw it in very quickly, or the Bee Diggers would have been called for 5 seconds before the quarter even started. But they've got the basketball. Jump pass to Sopris on the outside left. In the opening 20 seconds of the second, Yuma leading 15-11. Sopris, Lynch, James, Sergio Salcedo, and Jeremy Delorier. Free throw line for James. Back out to Delorier, left of the lane. He's going to have to kick it back out. Does to Sopers, left of the free throw line. Pulls up from 15. That's going to be off the back of the rim. Justin Coughlin has the rebound for Yuma, his fourth. Out there with Logan Wilkins, Nolan Baum, and the ball thrown into the hands of Alex Brown. He could not handle it, and it's intercepted by Seth James. Second turnover for Yuma. We'll reset that Yuma lineup in just a second. Darren Spencer, Justin Coughlin, Alex Brown, Nolan Baum, and Logan Wilkins. Near the timeline is Sopers. Cross court to Lynch, left corner to Laurier, and he travels as he attempted to penetrate down that left baseline, but before he did that, he did not dribble the basketball and took a step. And that is the fourth turnover for the Bead Diggers. In a quick-moving game so far, Women's Clinic of the Plains provides women in Northeast Colorado excellent care, including education about important health topics. Women's Clinic of the Plains. Call today, 542-0390. Spencer on the outside, Art Wilkins, right baseline, Coughlin, 12-footer is short, and the ball is tipped out of bounds, and it is off Seth James. It will stay with Yuma. Coughlin did score 9 points in the opening quarter, very effective down low. And obviously he's not only a tough matchup for the Bead Diggers, but for any team. In the left corner, Brown back out to Wilkins, down low for Coughlin, layup up, and he missed it, but he gets the rebound and puts it up off the glass and in. Coughlin now has 11 points and 5 rebounds. Yuma leads 17-11. 6:30 to go in the second. Bounce pass near the timeline. James on the high right to Ely, dribbling to his left, dribbles by Wilkins, that is. Back out to Delorier at the free throw line. Bounce pass, Lynch, 10-footer short. Rebound, Salcedo, he misses. Ball is loose into the hands of Lynch. Lynch with the basketball. Lynch back out to Ely, Boy, the throat sometimes gives you trouble out here. Delorier on the high right, over to Ely in the corner, guarded by Bohm. Ely to his left, spinning on the defender, dribbles by him all the way, and his shot is blocked by Coughlin. Underneath the basket, puts it up and in, but he traveled. I'll tell you something, Ely is fighting hard down there, but tough to put up a shot over a guy who's several inches taller than you, and that's what happened. Yuma leading by 6, 17-11. 5:43 to go in the second. Brown on the right baseline, dribbles against Salcedo, spins, shoots, misses, fouled by Salcedo. Salcedo commits his first foul. Alex Brown to the stripe, the 6'2 junior. And the free throws up and in. The Eaton Reds are first, and the Yuma Indians right there. They are second in the Patriot League. That free throw is good as well. And Yuma has won 11 games this year. 19-11 Indians lead. Bead Diggers come in at 5-8. 14th game for both teams. Salcedo left baseline. Looking, spinning into the lane. Lost the basketball, picked up by James. 10-footer is off the back of the rim. Justin Coughlin grabs the rebound for Yuma. Stolen by Lynch. Lynch all the way, scoops it up and in! Off the glass for Kyle Lynch, taking advantage of Yuma's third turnover. Bead Diggers score their first points in the second quarter. Down low for Brown. Lost the ball into the hands of Seth James. James, long pass over the head of Chris Ely, out of bounds. Ely was momentarily open to the right of the basket, would have had a layup. And I think Ely right now talking to James and signaling that maybe a bounce pass would have helped out a little bit better. 19-13 Yuma, 4:55 to go in the second. Here is Wilkins, left of the lane, kicks it left baseline for Brown, puts it up from 10, short, and the ball is out of bounds. That is out of bounds off of Darren Spencer of Yuma. Bead Digger basketball. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title. The address 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. Ely, Lynch, Spooner, James, and Sopris for Brush. Substitutions just made. And Winger now into the game for Nolan Bohm for Yuma. On the outside left, the ball goes off of James' hand, picked up by Spooner. Spooner into the lane, pulls up from 14. The rainbow is good for Jared Spooner. Spooner now with 5, and a timeout for the Indians, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, 19-15 Yuma. And let's get more of the Bead Digger Band. Well, the Bead Diggers have fought back. They've been down for most of this game, but now trail by only 4. In case you missed it, the Brush Bead Digger wrestling team registered a win in Akron over the Rams, 54-21, and they'll be back at it tomorrow night right here at the Digger Dome. Once again, utilizing our digital tie line technology, brought to you by Morgan Federal Bank, your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs, from checking to savings to IRAs. Three-pointer left wing is short by Jaden Winger, and the rebound to Nick Sopris. 321 Ensign Street, Morgan Federal Bank. There's a difference. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. The Spooner layup is blocked by Coughlin. Tie-up between Wilkins of Yuma and James Brush. Possession arrow Yuma. Coughlin has 4 block shots in the game already. He's on his way perhaps to a triple-double. He's got 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 blocks. With 4:12 to go in the second quarter. On the high left is Jaden Winger. Utilize the pick from Coughlin at the free throw line. Backs out to Brown. On the left wing to Coughlin, guarded by Spooner. Dribbles against the left baseline. Picks up his dribble. Down low, there's a foul. I think Lynch fouled Wilkins from behind on that pass. That'll be the 4th team foul against the Bead Diggers. And for Lynch's first personal. And into the game for the first time is Andrew Terrell. In for Alex Brown. Terrell, top of the key to Wilkins. On the outside right to Mitch Wills. In the corner now with the basketball as Winger. In the lane to Terrell. Bounce pass back out to Jaden Winger. Near the timeline is Wilkins. On the outside left, Andrew Terrell, guarded by James. Bounce pass to Coughlin. Steps in, can't take that shot. Down low, wide open. Terrell misses the easy layup off the glass. Strong side rebound to Nick Sopris. Sopris pushes the basketball in the right corner to Lynch. Lynch guarded by Coughlin. He's going to have to back it out somehow. Bounce pass inside to Spooner. Ball got stripped from behind, and it's picked up by Kyle Lynch. Lynch in the left corner. Ely, long three. Good for Chris Ely for the triple. And the Bead Diggers on a 7-0 run. Trail 19-18. 3:16 to go before the break. On the outside right, Wills. Top of the key, Terrell. Here is Jaden Winger at the free throw line, into the lane, back out to Andrew Terrell in the right corner. Wills on the high right to Wilkins. Bounce pass down low. Here is Mitch Wills on the right baseline. Feeds it to Terrell. Inside Wilkins, up and under, shot good. 5 feet away on the right baseline for Logan Wilkins. Into the scoring column for the first time. Yuma stops a 7-0 run. And Yuma leads 21-18 over the Brush Bead Diggers at the Digger Dome. Left baseline, James. James is bodied up by Coughlin. Kicks it back out to Kyle Lynch at the left baseline, and his pass knocked out of bounds by Mitch Wills, intended for Jared Spooner in the corner. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. That's State Farm agent Greg Mullen. Sopris to trigger it in. Right at midcourt to Chris Ely. The Bead Diggers now will set it up. They're only down by 3. In the first meeting, Brush led 38-32 before Yuma closed the game on a 16-2 run and won 48-40 at the pit in Yuma. The Bead Diggers have this game to their liking pace-wise. Chris Ely on the high right. Cross court to Sopris on the left wing to Kyle Lynch. Jump pass to Sopris. Wide open left wing three is off the back of the rim. Rebound to Ely, but he lost the basketball into the hands of Logan Wilkins. Ely already grabbing his 5th rebound. The Coughlin three is up and deep, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Sopris. And the Bead Digger fans thought that ball went off of Yuma, but the Indians retained possession with 2:06 to go in the second quarter. In the left corner, Wills with the basketball, back out to Wilkins. Wilkins lobs at left corner. Coughlin down low for Wills. Top of the key, Winger. Here is Terrell with a 15-footer. That's no good. And the strong side rebound by Spooner, and his foot was on the baseline. Actually, Ely fought with Spooner for the basketball, and their momentum's carried out of bounds, so it's just Yuma basketball all over again. Logan Wilkins out, and Nolan Bohm is in. Bohm to throw it in. Near the top to Coughlin. Coughlin left in the lane. Jump pass. Right corner for Wills against Ely. Hands it off to Bohm inside the three-point line in that corner. Picked up by Lynch. Now to Terrell into the lane. Back out to Winger. Fakes the 3. Steps in. Now the 12-footer by Terrell is good. Just inside, a couple of feet inside the free throw line for Andrew Terrell. So he scores for the first time. Yuma 23, Brush 18. Lynch misses the 15-footer on the left baseline, and Terrell with a rebound for Yuma. 1:28 to go in the second. In the left corner, Bowman with the basketball. Bounce pass for Coughlin. Double team. Now to Terrell into the lane. Right wing, Wills. 16-footer. Yes. Inside the three-point line for Mitch Wills. And the Indians now lead 25-18. They're on a 6-0 run. 30-second timeout by the Brush Beat Diggers. For those hard-to-find parts, see the Parts Pros at PartSmart CarQuest, 1025 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Back to the Brush Beat Digger Band here at the Digger Dome. I'm John Beltran with you from Brush High School, 25-18 Yuma, 78 seconds to go in the second quarter. By the way, our next broadcast of Beat Digger basketball Saturday in Holyoke, a 4:30 game and a 6 o'clock game of the boys and girls teams from Holyoke. Brush Wrestling tomorrow night starting at 7 o'clock right here on 1010 against these Yuma Indians. Right here from Brush. Chris Ely with the basketball. Bounce pass top of the key to Sopris. Sopris to his left, pulls up for a long three that's well short. And the rebound controlled by Alex Brown of the Indians. Yuma looking to extend a 7-point lead with 52 seconds to go before the break. On the high left for the basketball is Mitch Wills, nearly traveled into the lane, and now we have a carrying violation. That is turnover number 5 on Yuma. The Beat Diggers do have 7, so a well-played game so far. Linker will take a little breather in favor of Sergio Salcedo. It's Lynch, Salcedo, Spooner, Ely, and Sopris for Brush. Winger, Bohm, Wills, Alex Brown, and Justin Coughlin for Yuma. Ely on the outside right, picks up the dribble. Bounce pass on the right baseline for Lynch. Lost the basketball out of bounds. Yeah, Lynch just didn't look it in. 32.1 to go before the break. And again, Yuma looking to make this a 9 or perhaps 10-point game. They have led the entire way. These teams were tied early at 2 and at 5. And the Beat Diggers did draw to within 1 moments ago, but Yuma once again on a 6-0 run. On the high left is Mitch Wills, top of the key to Coughlin. 9 seconds to go on the outside right to Bohm. Bohm with 7. Now to Winger with 5. Coughlin left wing with 4, with 3. Spinning left baseline with 2. Kicks it out Winger. 25-foot 3. Gone! Holy mahungus! The Beat Diggers got burned by that one. Winger was wide open. He put it up from the parking lot, but Winger delivered, and it's a 10-point Yuma lead at the break. 28-18 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at the Digger Dome in Brush. We go to the third period, and the Beat Diggers trail the Yuma Indians 28-18. Brush to throw it in first. Chris Ely into Nick Sopris. Out there with Jared Spooner, Seth James, and Kyle Lynch. Jaden Winger, Logan Wilkins, Darren Spencer, Justin Coughlin, and Alex Brown for Yuma. James at the top of the key. Bounce pass goes to nobody. I think Sopris was the intended receiver, usually a term used in football, but he broke towards the free throw line. And the Beat Diggers commit their 9th turnover of the game. So here come the Indians, and they are picking up on a 9-0 run dating back to the second period. Wilkins on the outside right into the lane, kicks it back out for Brown. Long three for Winger is good again for Jaden Winger. That one from about 20 feet. And the lead is a baker's dozen for Yuma, 31-18. They're on a 12-0 run dating back to the second quarter. Spooner, left baseline, cut off by Coughlin. Lean shot blocked out of there by Coughlin. Into the hands of Darren Spencer. 5th block for Coughlin. And down low, Brown off the Spencer pass, loses the ball, and into the hands of Chris Ely. So the Beat Diggers force Yuma's 6th turnover. 1 minute in to the third quarter. James lost the basketball, got it back, layup up and in off the glass. He beat Coughlin to the basket. Seth James scoring for the first time, but the Beat Diggers down still by double digits, 31-20. 6:45 to go in the third. On the high right is Spencer, now to Coughlin. On the outside left is Wilkins, guarded by Lynch. Top of the key, Winger. On the outside right is Coughlin again. Up top to Spencer, left wing to Winger. Got to stick a hand in his face considering the way he's shooting. Wilkins' three is up and good straight away. If it's not Jaden Winger, it's Logan Wilkins that time. He's got 5, and now Yuma with their biggest lead of 14. 34-20, 6:19 to go in the third. Lynch into the lane, left baseline. Sopris penetrates, layup up and in off the glass. Sopris by himself. Coughlin tried to come over for the block, but too late. Nick has scored 6. Beat Diggers down by a dozen, 34-22. And we've got a timeout called by Terry Lofink. 30-second timeout called by the Yuma head coach. And we'll keep it right here. For all of your auto supply needs, stop by Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. And committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. This is the first time the Beat Diggers have played at home in quite a while. Well, actually, they played Tuesday night, but before that, it was the first game in about a couple of weeks. But they lost that game Tuesday night to Platte Valley, 64-48. And the Beat Diggers don't want to suffer a similar fate right here. In the timeline is Coughlin on the outside left to Spencer, guarded by Ely. Lobs at top of the key for Brown. Down low for Spencer, and the ball's knocked out of there by Kyle Lynch. Beat Diggers pick it up with Nick Sopers. Bounce pass to Spooner outside the three-point circle. Into the paint. Down low, James layup up and in. Off the no look from Jared Spooner. A beautiful play. James scores. Spooner assists. And the Beat Diggers down to a 10-point deficit, 34-24. And that pass from Wilkins intercepted by Spooner. 2-on-1. Spooner pulls up from 10 off the back of the rim. And Coughlin grabs the rebound. There was not sufficient spacing on the other side for Spooner to pass that ball, so it was not a bad shot at all. Coughlin on the outside left to Wilkins. Wilkins with a basketball towards the top of the three-point circle. Beat Diggers trail 34-24, 5:15 to go, third period. Winger swings it to Brown on the outside left. Spencer down low for Coughlin. Knocked away, intercepted, and then retaken there by Yuma. And Spooner blocks Coughlin's shot. Taken away by Sopris. The Beat Digger crowd is up, but Sopris misses the three. And over the back went Darren Spencer as Seth James had position for the rebound. And Spencer commits the foul. Boy, what a block by Jared Spooner for Spencer, his second foul. And Sopris to throw it in. In the left corner, Ely. Wide open three. He'll take it, and he'll throw an air ball into the hands of Justin Coughlin. Too much mustard on that one. Jaden Winger has the ball knocked away, taken by Brown in the left corner. Down low, Wilkins up and under off the glass and in. He got Chris Ely in the air. Wilkins scores, 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. And Yuma leading by a dozen, 36-24, 4:38 to go, third period. Spooner towards the top of the key. Cross court to Nick Sopris, right corner for Lynch, guarded by Alex Brown. Lynch looking, dribbling to his left, back out to Sopris near the timeline on the high left for Ely. Ely can't take that three. Left corner for Spooner. He'll take the three. He'll miss the three. Justin Coughlin grabs his 9th rebound for Yuma, but the ball is stolen by Lynch and saved into James. Back out to Spooner. No look pass to James. Ball stripped away. It's still loose into the hands of Alex Brown of Yuma, and now it's restolen by the Beat Diggers and Chris Ely. Sloppy exchange. James pulls up from 8 off the window and in. Seth James has 6 points, all in this quarter. But the Beat Diggers still trail in this game, 38-26. With the basketballs, Logan Wilkins. We're under 3:50 to go in the third. Fast moving game. Alex Brown on the outside left. Wilkins, left baseline. Coughlin penetrates over Spooner, and he misses as he's fouled. And to the line will be Justin Coughlin, and Chris Ely had to commit the foul because Coughlin was almost by himself underneath the basket. It's Ely's first, and to the stripe will be Justin Coughlin, who has not scored in the third quarter, and the free throw is up and good. Cargill Meat Solutions offers an extensive line of premium quality beef and pork product programs to recognized retail and commercial food service markets around the world. Cargill Meat Solutions, part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. Second free throw is missed. The rebound to Alex Brown, and then he travels. Yuma, incredibly enough, has made 6 turnovers in this quarter. And check that, I think I said 38-26. It was 36-26 at the time. Brush's most recent basket with a Coughlin free throw, now 37-26. Ely on the outside left with the basketball. Back out to Lynch. Cross-court pass Sopris. Fakes the three, dribbles left baseline, penetrates down low, in for Salcedo. Offensive foul. Before the pass to Salcedo, Mitch Wills took the contact, and Sopris has committed his second personal. And the Beat Diggers will press down by 11 with 3:24 remaining in the third. And Mitch Wills to throw it in. In the backcourt to Nolan Bohm. Bohm against Ely, spinning on the Beat Diggers senior. Dribbles into the front court. Now the ball goes into the back court after Ely knocked it away, picked up by Bohm. On the high right in the front court to Mitch Wills. Wills, top of the key to Brown. Left wing for Winger. Bounce pass down low, kicked by Sopris. It stays with Yuma. For great family entertainment, check out Fire Lanes, 220 Cambridge and Brush. Walk in or reserve your time at Fire Lanes today. Kyle Lynch is out. Jeremy Delorier checks in. Bohm lobs it down low for Coughlin. Spinning on Sopris and puts it up and in. Check that. Spooner was the defender, but nobody was going to stop the very effective Justin Coughlin, who's got 14. 39-26 Yuma. Spooner penetrates left baseline and pulls up from 10. Misses it off the back of the rim. Andrew Terrell with a second rebound. 2:47 to go, third period. And it's a Yuma 13-point advantage. Their biggest advantage has been 14. Coughlin at the free throw line for Terrell. And Terrell all the way for Winger. Down low inside. There's a foul on Jeremy Delorier. And that will be his first with 2:38 to go in the third period. In the left corner, Terrell. Top of the key now for Bohm. Bohm dribbling to his right. On the outside right to Winger. Winger, top of the key now to Wills. Wills on the high left to Justin Coughlin. He'll set up the Yuma offense. He dribbles into the lane. The ball is stripped away by Ely. And here is Nick Sopris for Brush. Sopris hands it off to Spooner. Layup up and in! Down the middle of the lane for Jared Spooner, who's got 7. It's now 39-28 Yuma. 2:15 to go in the third. And Sopris fouls Winger in the front court for Sopris, his third foul. It's the team's fourth. With 2:15 remaining in the third period, Justin Coughlin to throw it in front of the Yuma bench, and Spooner will be right on top of him. Near the timeline to Bohm. And we've got a whistle. And that one looks like it's going to go the other way, an offensive foul on the Indians. Boy, they have not played a very good third quarter here with all these turnovers, and that was, let's see who they're, I don't know who the foul was on. I thought I saw an offensive foul signaled, but they haven't marked it on the board. Nonetheless, the Beat Diggers have the ball approaching the 2-minute mark. On the outside right is Chris Ely, guarded by Bohm. Now feeds Delorier, double team. Delorier dribbles to his left. Utilize the pick from Salcedo near the timeline to Spooner. The Beat Diggers with a basket can make this a single-digit deficit. Nick Sopris backs up near the timeline. Yuma led by 10 at the break. They lead by 11, so despite the inordinate number of turnovers in the third, they've actually extended the lead. Salcedo jump pass to Ely, and that ball is kicked by Coughlin. Beat Diggers will throw it in with 1:37 to go in the third. And checking into the game for Yuma is Logan Wilkins. Jaden Winger will take a seat, three-quarters court. It'll be Nick Sopris to throw it in. He lobs it down low for Spooner off the bottom of the backboard, and the ball's going to be taken away by Mitch Wills into Coughlin. Coughlin right in the lane, kicks it for Wilkins. 3 is up and no good, but the rebound to Coughlin. Coughlin grabs his 10th. Now to Wilkins, right wing Wills. Wills down low, right baseline for Coughlin. Jump pass, cross court is taken by Bohm. Now to Terrell, left corner Bohm. Won't take that 3. Now to Wills, cross court to Coughlin. And now the Indians slow it down with 1:10 remaining in the third, leading 39-28. Dribbling to his right against Sopris, now feeds it to Coughlin. Against Spooner, dribbling right baseline, cannot pull up. Back out to Wilkins, now to Terrell, 15-footer is off to the left. Chris Ely grabs his 6th rebound for Brush. Ely across the timeline with 54 seconds remaining in the third. Ely with a basketball, looking for Delorier, can't feed it to him. He's got to find somebody near the timeline to Sopris. Dan Kennedy calls a full timeout, and we'll keep it right here for the final 48.2 seconds to go in the third. Actually, let's take a 30-second break. 30 seconds on 1010 KSIR. John Beltran back in Brush, 39-28. As the Beat Diggers trail with 48.2 seconds to go in the third. And the Beat Diggers will send out Chris Ely, Jeremy Delorier, Nick Sopris, Jared Spooner, and Sergio Salcedo. The Indians going with Justin Coughlin, Mitch Wills, Andrew Terrell, Logan Wilkins, and Nolan Bohm. And let's see who will throw the ball in. It'll be Chris Ely for Brush. Let's see if the Beat Diggers can get off a good shot on a solid possession here in the waning seconds, or minute, I should say, of the third. Delorier on the high right with a basketball against Bohm, dribbling to his left near the timeline. Sopris' ball is tipped away, and it's into the hands of Logan Wilkins. The Beat Diggers with their 12th turnover of the game. Yuma does have 13, but Yuma leads by 11. 26 seconds remaining. Wills cross-court pass, intercepted by Spooner, and he misses the shot. I think he wanted to dunk it, could not. The ball is loose on the floor. There's a tie-up, and possession arrow is pointing in in Yuma's direction. Boy, that was just a blown layup all by himself. It was Jared Spooner. I think there was some indecision between a dunk and a lay-in, and it cost him the bucket. Diggers still down by 11 with 14 seconds to go in the third. Here is Wilkins across the timeline towards the top of the key, into the lane, right corner for Bohm, back out to Terrell, 5 seconds remaining, left corner for Wills with 3, now to Wilkins into the lane with 1, scoops it up around, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Yuma 39, Brush 28. It's a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at the Digger Dome in Brush. And the B-Diggers trail 39-28 going to the fourth. Kyle Lynch with the basketball, dribbling towards the top of the key. On the high right, taken by Jared Spooner. Back to Lynch, left of the lane in the corner for Salcedo. Penetrates left baseline all the way, scoops it up and misses. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Chad Linker. And that basketball will go over to the Yuma Indians. So the B-Diggers have lots to make up here, down by 11. And Yuma has the basketball. It's Linker, Spooner, Salcedo, Lynch, and James for Brush at the free throw line as Alex Brown, dribbling to his left, hands it off to Logan Wilkins out there with Darren Spencer, Justin Coughlin, and Jaden Winger. Winger on the outside right, top of the key for Spencer. Down low here is Brown on Linker, backs it out, but nobody was in the corner. Justin Coughlin was beyond the three-point circle, but on the wing and not in the corner. And the Indians now with 15 turnovers in the game, 10 in the second half. But they do have control of the contest. On the outside right, Lynch with a basketball in the corner for James. James utilized the pick from Linker, feeds Lynch in the high right against Wilkins. Outside left, Spooner. Long three is up and off to the right. And Seth James grabs the rebound in the corner for Brush. Now the Lynch three is up. That is well short. And the tip is going to be into the hands of Darren Spencer, tied up by Spooner. And possession arrow, Yuma. Well, the B-Diggers had a couple of open opportunities from three-point range. It would have made it an 8-point game, but neither one went down. Wilkins dribbles the ball right into the hands of Sergio Salcedo, and there's a tie-up, and that will go over to the Brush B-Diggers. Yeah, this is not Yuma's A game. Terry Lofing not happy at all. They played a solid first half, but for some reason, the Indians have gotten very sloppy with the basketball here in the second half, but their defense has been so good, and the B-Diggers are missing open shots. And it's a 39-28 game. With the basketball is Nick Sopris against Logan Wilkins. Bounce pass in the high right for Spooner, utilizing a pick from Linker at the free throw line. There's a foul. That'll only be the second team foul on Yuma. And it looks like Darren Spencer committed that one. That'll be his third. But the B-Diggers still looking for a rhythm. Only 28 points and over 25 and a half minutes of basketball. On the outside right, Spooner near the right corner for Ely, dribbling to his left, spinning on Winger, into the lane, scoops it up, wild shot around, no good, and another tie-up for a rebound, possession arrow, Yuma. Linker and Darren Spencer corralled that basketball. Neither team has scored, and we played nearly 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Neither team has scored in this quarter, obviously. Spencer, top of the key, Coughlin on the outside right to Jaden Winger. Now to Wilkins, straight away shot is off to the right, and Seth James grabs the rebound for Brush's third. On the outlet to Sopris. Sopris in the high right, kicks it back out to Spooner at the top of the key. Fakes the three, left wing for Ely. He pulls up for the three. That is short. Justin Coughlin with rebound number 11. The overhead outlet pass to Darren Spencer. Neither team has scored in the opening 2 minutes and 25 seconds of the quarter. Into the lane, Wilkins, cross-court pass Brown. He missed the layup. Rebound to Brown. Brown backs it out to Spencer. Spencer into the lane. Now to Winger. Straight away three. Good. Jaden Winger has nailed his fourth triple of the game. And now the lead is sitting at a very healthy 42-28. Yuma matching their biggest advantage with 5:12 to go. Sopris tripped up on the left baseline, making the right baseline by Logan Wilkins. That'll be the 4th team foul for Wilkins. It'll be his 2nd personal. Well, if the Bead Diggers are to rally, they're going to have to do something special, especially when they have the basketball, because the turnovers are being forced, but they're not converting into points. Sopris, the 3 is up, and that's off the back of the rim. And the rebound into the hands of Darren Spencer. The Bead Diggers cannot buy a basket to begin the 4th. They are down 42-28 with 4:53 to go in the game. Near the timeline is Justin Coughlin holding the ball up high against Spooner. Feeds Logan Wilkins, guarded by Sopris. Down low for Coughlin, double team inside to Brown. Up and under, shot is up and missed. Jared Spooner commits the foul. He thought he had all ball, but instead Brown to the line. And for Spooner, that'll be his 2nd foul. No matter what your loan needs, stop by High Plains Bank at 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins today. Also inquire about checking and savings accounts as well as CDs at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. And the first free throw is in from Alex Brown. Second one is around and good as well. And Yuma now with their biggest lead of 16, 44-28. 4:33 to go for the Digger Dome. And Spooner tried to deliver a no-look pass to James, intercepted by Justin Coughlin. Coughlin inside to Spencer, looked like he traveled, and he did. Yeah, the Bead Diggers in this game have 13 turnovers, but that pales in comparison. Not pales, but certainly less than the 17 that Yuma has committed. But again, Yuma leads by 16. We have 4:17 to go in the game. Lynch overhead pass to Spooner near the left corner. Ely penetrates left baseline. He's cut off, and he'll have to retreat beyond the three-point circle. Bounce pass to Spooner. Spooner bounce pass down low, and now it's out of bounds after the ball was knocked away, and Spooner got it back. The Bead Diggers with turnover number 14. And now we have played 4 minutes of the 4th, and Brush Still has not scored a single point in this quarter. On the outside right is Joel Rose down low. Coughlin layup off the glass and in for Justin Coughlin. A quiet second half, but Coughlin has 16, and Yuma outscoring Brush 7-0 in this 4th quarter. They lead 46-28. Down low, James with the basketball, cross-court pass intended for Spooner, knocked out of bounds by Rhodes. And the Bead Diggers are staring at their 9th defeat of the season right now. They'll need a miracle, down 18 with 3:36 remaining. Sopris to throw it in. In the left corner for Lynch. Dribbling left of the lane, down low for Delorier, poked out of bounds by Mitch Wills. And now Yuma is contesting virtually every pass. That's why the Bead Diggers are not getting off those quality shots they were earlier when they were just missing the open shots. Sopris looking, bounce pass for Lynch, left baseline, back out to James, top of the key to Ely. He'll pull up for a 3, in and out. Justin Coughlin with his 12th rebound. That was headed down the chute and did not go. Coughlin into the lane, layup up and in, off the glass. Coughlin now with 18. Bead Diggers trail by 20, 48-28 with 3:10 to go. On the outside right, Lynch with a basketball, dribbling to his left, top of the key, Delorier, left wing for Sopris, penetrates left baseline, no look past James, layup up, and he missed that one. The rebound at Justin Coughlin, his 13th. Coughlin is going to try to dribble all the way, lost it, got it back, kicks it out, Rhodes fakes the 3 into the lane, and the pass underneath the hands and between the legs of Andrew Terrell out of bounds. And that'll be turnover number 18 for Yuma, and Justin Coughlin appears to be done for the remainder of the game. And let's see who the Yuma Indians bring in. That'll be Stephen Carpio. Yuma leads by 20 with 2:44 to go. Delorier on the right wing towards the right baseline, hands it off to Ely. Ely to his left, back to his right, gets a pick from James. Near the top to Sopris, left corner for Lynch. Lynch to his right against Andrew Terrell. He lost the ball out of bounds. And we'll have substitutions for the Indians. Nolan Bohm into the game. Jaden Winger is out. And Yuma will win yet another game. Ball is knocked out of bounds in the backcourt by Kyle Lynch, intended for Rhodes. Overhead pass in the backcourt for Terrell, taken by Rhodes. Rhodes into the front court. Near the timeline to Terrell, now to Bohm. On the outside left of the basketball is Rhodes against Nick Sopris. 2:15 remaining, and it is all Yuma. They lead 48-28. And Rhodes will take a long three. That's well short. And the rebound into the hands of Kyle Lynch. A 1-on-2 behind his back. Lynch back out. Delorier pulls up from 10, and that ball is partially blocked into the hands of Andrew Terrell. The Beat Diggers still have yet to score in the fourth, and we're down to 1:50 to go in this quarter, in this game, in fact. On the outside left, Terrell down low for Wills, up and under. Lost the ball, or was it poked out of bounds? It was by Seth James. Yuma retains possession. Locally in Fort Morgan and Brush, Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance offers home, health, auto, farm, business, workers' compensation insurance. That's Ingmeyer Phillips' air ball, but it's taken away by Stephen Carpio. Carpio at the top of the key, bounce pass to Terrell. 1:23 to go. Now the Mitch Wills three is short, and the ball is rebounded by Chris Ely. Let's see the Beat Diggers can at least score a bucket here. Ely pulls up, and that shot is short to the left. Rebound to Ely, who's been strong on the boards. Now to James. Sopris with the basketball. Sopris puts it up and in off the glass for Nick Sopris to the left of the basket. And it took nearly 7 minutes for the Beat Diggers to score in the fourth quarter, but Sopris gets the Beat Diggers out of the zero column. Not like it's been a big quarter for Yuma either. They've only scored 9 points in the quarter. The free throw is good. 48-31. And we have 1 minute to go. Carpio into the lane, spins, shoots, around, no good. Seth James with a brush rebound is fourth. Here is Sopris across the timeline on the high left with 49 seconds to go. Into the lane, tries to scoop it up, he's fouled. I think Mitch Wills got him with the body as Sopris forced the action there. And for Wills, that'll be his first. And Sopris to the stripe with an even 48 seconds remaining. And the free throw is going to be short and off to the left. So the Beat Diggers will have to recover in time for the game on Saturday against Holyoke at 502 Ensign in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs. B&B Appliance, a member of the Brand Source retail program. James and Lynch are out. Salcedo in along with Chad Linker. Second free throw from Nick Sopris is good. Sopris in double figures with 10. The Beat Diggers applying the press, but they're down by 16. 48-32, 43 seconds to go. Bohm just across midcourt. On the outside left, the ball is knocked out of bounds by Nick Sopris, intended over there for Diego Veliz. And Sopris and Ely are done for the night. Ubaldo Cruz and Derek Lynch are in. And the Indians 37.8 seconds away. And then the ball is tipped away by Delorier. His 12-foot shot is an air ball, but rebounded by Lynch. Another turnover, incidentally, by Yuma. Here is Salcedo from 8 feet. He misses. Rebound into the hands of Nolan Bohm. And Bohm spinning at midcourt, lost the basketball, picked it back up across the timeline to Rhodes. Long three is up, and that is no good. Chad Linker with a strong side rebound with 12 seconds to go to Derek Lynch with 10 into the front court. On the high left, Delorier. Pull-up three is up, good for Jeremy Delorier. And that should be it, as the Yuma Indians have defeated the Brush Beat Diggers tonight in Brush, 48-35. A 2-minute break, and we'll wrap it up. 48-35 Yuma on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.